Diddler is back in the news. So Diddy is now hit with 120 sexual assault allegations. Let's see what's happening, y'all.
Steph, thank you. We are following breaking news right now related to music mogul Sean Diddy Combs. Major new allegations today of sexual assault and exploitation by Combs. For the first time, we are hearing about victims who say they were minors when they were allegedly assaulted by the music star. The youngest allegedly just 9 years old. The allegations were revealed today by attorneys representing more than 100 alleged victims who are preparing to sue. So let's bring in NBC News entertainment correspondent Chloe Malas right now. So Chloe, we know there is currently a press conference underway. We do have a live picture of that. Can you just walk us through these new allegations and tell us if we've heard from Combs yet?
So the individual that you see on the screen right now, that is an attorney based out of Houston, Texas, and his name is Tony Busby. He's been a part of some very well-known litigation over the years involving a BP oil spill, even involving the Astroworld Music Festival crisis where some individuals were killed during a stampede. So he has made headlines before, but this is pretty shocking. So he is claiming right now at this press conference that he has had over 3,000 individuals reach out to his law firm in Houston, Texas, that he and his team have been vetting these claims, that now they are representing over 120 accusers, and that over the next 30 days, they will begin to file different civil suits, that this is not a class action lawsuit, that they are going to continue to vet these allegations, but right now they feel strong about these. So he also said today that it's not just Combs that will be named as a defendant, that there will be other high-profile individuals, some household names. He says, quote, many powerful people, there are many dirty secrets. He says that his team has collected pictures, video, and that the allegations include violent sexual assault or rape, facilitated sex with a controlled substance, dissemination of video recordings, and sexual abuse of minors. So this was something else that they talked about, that there are 25 accusers who were allegedly minors at the time that these allegations took place starting in 1991, span all the way up over 2 decades.
So this is all civil suits, correct? I just want to make sure that we're getting this together. Because, again, I'm a little slow. I'm a C student. These are 100% civil suits, right? All right.
He also talks about where these individuals are from. He said that they hail from more than 25 states, New York, California, Florida. We know that Diddy had a residence in Miami, Georgia. We've reached out to Sean Combs' legal team for comment. They have not yet responded. Combs is currently being held at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn while he is awaiting trial on the New York indictment, where he is charged with racketeering, sex trafficking, and prostitution charges. Now, I also just want to point out that they also claim that 62% of these individuals are identifying as African American, and that they are evenly split between female accusers and male accusers and Clay. So this is very interesting. And he said that look, I know that everybody expected me today or wanted me to name other high profile individuals. He says, I'm not going to do that today, but it will come at some point. And he says that these names will shock you.
Wow.
All right. So let me see the actual press conference, because that's the summary of it. But I want to see what he got to say in particular. Let's see.
And many entities involved. And we're going to follow this evidence.
Make sure you put that marketing up there. Smart lawyer. He put his name up there. He put his phone number up there. He got the back marketing. This dude is getting to a bag chaser.
Wherever it takes us, we will find the silent accomplices. We will expose the enablers who enabled this conduct behind closed doors. We will pursue this matter, no matter who the evidence implicates. These brave victims who have stepped forward deserve nothing less.
You know what that means, right? That means we are coming. This is my translation of it. We are coming to shake you down. We are coming to shake you down. Young, old, small, tall, past industry participants, all of that. Because this is civil. This is not criminal, right? So what they basically saying is, we coming for you. We coming for you. And we coming for everything that you got. Ain't it a blessing, like my dog T Grizzly said, ain't it a blessing that when your parents, for all of us that was raised in a church or was protected against ourselves, and you would want to see you looking at Rap City and you looking at them spit bars, and you see all of these people that's running around and it seemed like they partying and they have a good time, and they went and got their chain and they went and got their watch from Jacob, and their chain was overpriced, and then it translated and they went in, the chains started being longer and they would have the white tees, and then the chains got shorter and it was almost like chokers. And then they started putting diamonds in the chains and all of this, right? And it was so many people, it was almost like everybody at some point was trying to be a rapper. Everybody was trying to be a rapper at some point, or a singer, or make it in Hollywood and stuff. But for those of us who had great parents in our lives and a strong community and a great church and all of that, and God really protected us, God held us down and he separated us. And he said, listen, and grandma said, look, ain't nothing out there but the devil. And there's so many different people that sold their souls and they just did it for the clout. So many people sold their souls and did it for the clout. All of that stuff, right? Even if you didn't do nothing, you being associated with a certain person is going to come back to haunt you. Now, certain people in the industry, it seems like, including a lot of them making the band dudes. I remember a lot of people showed up. They wanted to be on American Idol. Oh my God. They wanted to be on Making the Band, like Freddie P and Chopper City and Dylan and Sarah and all of them. And they signed them bad contracts. And we witnessed it and we watched it on MTV in real time. And everybody wanted to be on The Real World and Roll Rules. That might have been before your time. Don't worry about it. I'm a 90s kid, 80s baby, 90s raised me. And everybody wanted to be on Real World and Roll Rules. And I remember all little girls, Dawn and Aubrey O'Day. And they wanted to be on Making the Band. Hey. And God was just sitting in the cut like, yeah, rest of y'all, my kids, we good over here. We chilling. There will be no Making the Band for y'all. Y'all don't even go out on audition. We don't want to hear your bars. They had Ines. And they had all of these people out there. And all y'all was doing was signing up to get bust down. Bust down. I seen y'all. Y'all was doing the Omarion. Touch. 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 Turn the lights on. Oh, baby, by the way. Oh, baby, by the way. Y'all was over there, Touch. You had Batman. Who was what was it? Not Another Bad Creation. What was the group? Marquise Houston and them. What was them? Well, one of them's name was Batman and another one's nothing, all of that other stuff. Y'all wanted to be a part of the industry so bad. And for all of your children that's in y'all lives, hold on to them, protect them. Be a good parent to them. Stop being a friend. Don't send them to the next R. Kelly trying to get them on. Don't send them to the next R. Kelly trying to get them on. One thing we never did was we never held Aaliyah's parents accountable for not playing a bigger role in her life. Why was she with R. Kells in the first place? Why was she hanging out with Dame Dash and Jay-Z and them in the first place? We never want to hold the parents accountable. We always want to go after the big guy. The first person that did you dirty was your parents. The first Immature. Shout out to y'all. Immature. Then they changed their name to IMX. The first person that did you dirty was your parents. How come y'all not holding y'all parents accountable? Let me get to the lawsuit. I'm sorry.
The biggest secret in the entertainment industry that really wasn't a secret at all has finally been revealed to the world. The wall of silence has now been broken, and victims are coming forward. Our team has had at this point more than 3,285 individuals contact us with people claiming to have been victimized by Sean Combs. After vetting, we now represent 120 individuals who intend to bring civil claims in civil court against Sean Diddy Combs, as well as claims against many other individuals and entities that we will name as defendants as we file these individual cases. And you should know, to the extent the clients feel comfortable, we also intend to make these individuals available to the authorities, specifically to the FBI. And you should also know a few of them have already been spoken to by the FBI. Now, before we discuss the nature of the claims and claimants themselves, let me comment on the large volume of calls we have received since our first announcement. Even before the indictment of Sean Combs, we had received a small volume of calls and had screened a handful of cases. After the indictment of Sean Combs and the announcement that we were pursuing these claims, the floodgates opened. People who wouldn't otherwise, for a variety of reasons, are now stepping forward to make their voices heard and to pursue justice.
Oh, now they are. Okay.
But no, most of these people are scared.
They're scared.
They fear backlash in their communities.
Okay.
They fear backlash in their own families. Mm-hmm. They are afraid of retaliation from the perpetrators and their associates. They are rightly afraid for their own personal safety. I expect that through this process, many powerful people will be exposed. Many dirty secrets will be revealed. We know what we are potentially up against. And as is always the case in situations like this, when a celebrity is involved, people can be downright mean and nasty. You would be shocked at the length fans will go, no matter the evidence to the contrary, to defend celebrities they love. I mean, there's a reason for this word fans. They're fanatics.
Oh, now you get.
I've personally already been threatened multiple times on social media. And when I agreed to pursue this, I expected as much. This isn't my first rodeo. But victims who step forward to have their voices heard should not be subjected to that kind of conduct.
Keita, you said you wanted
They
to be a
should not
child
be
star?
targeted.
Christina Aguilera?
I want to say this, and I want to be clear about it.
I feel you, Keita.
Although we are vetting each call as stringently as we can, I always start with a mindset that I believe victims. I believe victims because I understand the tremendous courage it takes to step forward.
Well, sorry about it, big dog. I don't. By default, I don't. I don't believe anybody. I believe what I see, not what I hear. I believe what I see, not what I hear. And even nowadays, I don't even know if I could believe what I hear or see. I don't believe anything anymore. And I evolve as I see new evidence, and I reserve the right to change my mind when different things come out. But until people prove stuff to me, I don't just believe anybody. As I be trying to figure out what that angle is, how much money you getting out of this, what you trying to absolve yourself from. When I see people start to jump out the window a lot of times, you know the first thing that I think? Honest to God, you know what I think? What did you do? Are you trying to get ahead of this? I don't know. That's the first thing I think. The first person we be like, okay, that may make sense. The second, third, fourth, 120th, I'll be like, either it's a money grab or they trying to get ahead of this so they don't find themselves implicated as a result of it. Because if you portray yourself to be a victim, you can't then be the accused. If you portray yourself to be a victim, you can't say that you were part of the boule. No, I was taken advantage of when I got in there. Then you can't be the person that take advantage of other people. So the first thing that I say is, well, what was they rolling it to? I'm just thankful. Just thankful. Thankful that God protected me my whole life. Thankful that God protected me my whole life. And he still got my back. Gave me the character, and I told people every single day. Every day I told people, I said, listen, y'all, remember when y'all was against me? Remember all of these years when y'all went against me and when I was saying, hey, you got to have dick discipline. A lot of y'all may be new, but check the receipts, check the chat. I've been preaching this my entire time that I've been on this platform. Hey, You got to have discipline. You can't be out here just having any old chick around you. Be careful. You know what? It's better to get married. When I go out, hey, y'all be wanting me to go out, but I can't do it. I can't hang out. Hey, security is for my protection, not yours. All of this stuff. Don't associate yourself and don't even hang out with certain crowds. All Anton, it's okay. All Anton, we can listen to the music. All Anton, we can do this. All Anton, we can do that. But y'all all, at every twist and turn, you said I was wrong. You said that I was trying to police your box activity, that people can be promiscuous, that they can do what they want to do, that they can do this. Well, guess what? Guess what? By mere association, it's people that just took a picture like, hey, can I take a fan picture? And they be like, look at them. They took a picture with Diddy. Now you want to burn your Sean John suits. No, keep your Sean John suits. Keep your Jordan Sean John suit. Been preaching this the entire time, and I've been meeting opposition at every turn. No, you just trying to please. Hey, people was telling me, man, you got enough money. If you got enough money, you could do what you want to do. Nah, skip that, dog. I was right. At the end of the day, clean as a whistle. I was right. I'm always right.